everybody, it's Vivian, celebrity chef, coming to you from my kitchen in quarantine with no makeup on every day. You know, I can just add my list of the celebrities that are like caught without makeup on. Every day, no makeup. That's right. You can go through all my 26, 27, and maybe it's 28 videos. I'm your no makeup, real person celebrity. So I have my apron on today. Hey Mark, I have my apron on today because I'm gonna decant my fire cider, and it might get a little smelly. I'm thinking maybe I should actually put gloves on because there's a lot of stuff in this fire cider, and I have my little straining basket and my little pour ready, and if I'm adventurous enough, I will try some live on camera. Now I just finished eating and that stuff could get pretty fiery, so hope it'll help me digest and not make me or give me indigestion. I actually have to remember what I put in it, but I missed my reminder. It was 2 days ago that I said fire cider ready. And I have to actually go back to the photos that I took to see what I put in it. Well, I can't really remember everything I put in it, but I know after I put in the jalapeno, the onion, the garlic, so much of the vegetable matter is decomposed. I can't even really tell what's in it anymore, so I'm gonna have to go back to the picture. But I know I put in fresh rosemary, burdock, echinacea, so I fortified it with other herbs besides just the really fiery vegetables for you. And it's been steeping for at least 4 weeks in apple cider vinegar. I just saw another post that somebody was burying their fire cider right around this new moon or the full moon for grounding energy, but I thought, well, you're supposed to shake it every day, so I'm not sure how they're supposed to shake it if they're, I don't know. I saw like a trench cut out and they put all their jars in the earth. I don't know if they're going to cover it with dirt and leave it there for a month, which I'd imagine is what they would do. But you're supposed to shake it every day, because by shaking the emulsion, you activate and you get the vinegar in the vegetables to help deteriorate the vegetables. So we have a question. I love this. What is fire cider? Okay, fire cider, firetonic. It is known as fire because it's peppery and hot. And it is usually lots of immunity type vegetables, onions, garlic, horseradish, jalapeno. What else is in there? I do use Rosemary Gladstar's recipe, or this is the first time. It's the first time I've ever made it, so we'll see how it turns out. And then, like I said, I fortified it with other herbs like burdock, echinacea, rosemary, and we'll see how it tastes. And mine is based on apple cider vinegar. Some commercial brands, or commercial, maybe small batch that you might see, also add orange juice because it makes it a little more palatable going down. They could add a little bit of honey just to kind of sweeten it. And it's a tonic. It creates fire in the belly. When you drink it, you really feel the heat. You could start to sweat, and it really is just to help get those gastric juices going and also just ward off, you know, the ickies, the heebie-jeebies. So fire cider, you know, it can knock out a cold in, you know, you take 3 shots a day for a couple days. And if you've been around, I've said before, questionable people, you would probably knock out whatever you may have picked up along the way. So let me get my shot glasses just in case we try some together live. Here's a little shot glass, but I'm going to get my emulsion. So it's in here, in my cabinet. I'm like, I can't even tell anymore what's in this, right? I mean, I can see some onions floating around up there. I see the echinacea, the horseradish, oh, ginger, jalapeno. Again, I'd have to check the recipe if you guys are interested. I can get the recipe that I followed. But it's Rosemary Gladstar's, and that's been sitting. It was all fresh and bright colors when it went in. So I'm going to pour this out. I'll smell it together. Wow. That's strong. But there's something. Oh, I put cinnamon in here. I smell it now. Oh, to make it a little sweeter, a little more palatable. Yes. we just talking about yesterday about smelling things that make us happy? This is awesome. If I sit here long enough, I'll remember all the other things I put in it, but cinnamon is definitely coming to the surface now. Cinnamon is a strong herb. Again, anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic, antiviral, antibacterial. You can put a stick of cinnamon in your water bottle and it's, you know, that'll get into your water a little bit and it'll freshen your breath at the same time. So, all right, we're gonna pour this out. I've spent plenty of time, so I have my little, I can't hold it up, but I'm gonna pour it here and hopefully just, do you hear it? I'm not going to the bathroom. This is the fire cider going into a colander. I mean, it even looks pretty. Oh, let me see if I can tip the camera down. It even looks pretty. You see that? I don't know if it's focusing. It even looks pretty in the colander, right? So here's that big piece of cinnamon, or there's several pieces of cinnamon in there. There's the rosemary, right? You see the onions. Grated ginger, burdock, echinacea, jalapeno. I could probably put this in a cheesecloth, more cinnamon. I just went all kinds of crazy with the cinnamon in there. I could probably put this in a cheesecloth and really, squeeze it out a little bit more. But that'll continue to, here, I can hold that up this high. That'll continue to drip for a while. But while that's doing that, I can put that back in here. Okay, I'm being celebrity chef Vivian with no makeup right now. I'm gonna clean my hands real fast before I. That's why you wear an apron, so you can just go like this. You don't have to worry about it. All right, so we're gonna give it a shot right here on camera. In my little shot glass, you normally take a shot, and you know apple cider vinegar is great as a digestive. All right, I filled it up. Can you see how much I filled it? It's really to the top. Oh gosh. I'm a little nervous. My first batch ever. Smells awesome though. Maybe can I sip it first? Who's watching? Can I sip it first? Can I just taste a little bit or do I have to shoot the whole thing? I'm gonna sip it first. Oh man. It's good. It's strong, it's a little mild, but the other herbs kind of mellowed it out. Oh, and that's fire going down. You really feel the fire going down. But all the herbs and the vegetables should have mellowed the apple cider vinegar. So, salute, as they would say. Yes, this is just, yes, sip it, or yes, take it all down. So this is really helpful right now. If you feel yourself coming down with something, you'd want to take this. This is a great thing to take. It's like taking my breath away. I'm like, I have to take the whole thing. Wash it with pure water, get rid of the frozen teeth. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the apple cider vinegar might not be as strong because it's also broken down by the vegetables and vice versa. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take the whole thing. I might have to chase it with water because, wow, it's really strong, really heating up right in here. Okay, here we go. Woohoo! Actually, not bad. My friend Rosie, who I got a very special package in the mail from today. Oh, and I meant to bring it on camera. I forgot to show it. Maybe tomorrow. She gave me some fire cider, and man, that thing brought tears to my eyes and made me sweat. That is really good. Good stuff's gonna help me digest. So while my cabinet's open, I figure we might as well check on the kombucha. It was about the same time that I was making the kombucha, right? I wish my table was a little bit longer, but you wouldn't really be able to see much anyway. But I'm going to check on the kombucha. So how do we check on the kombucha for people who, like me, are kind of renegade guerrilla style and doesn't have a temperature stick on the side of the glass jar? You can just use a spoon and taste it. And you know when it's fermented enough because you know it no longer tastes like sweet tea. Okay, so when you start with kombucha, it's a very sweet liquid. And then I can show you here, this whole new SCOBY has formed on top. It's like that weird mushroom patty kind of looking thing. So let me grab a spoon. And sometimes if I'm not sure about the first taste, I break 2 spoons. So I'm just going to go in here and take some off the top and see what it tastes like. Nope. Still needs more time. It should have like a fizziness to it. I'm going to go again because maybe that was like the first wash from washing down the fire cider. I'm going to try again. I don't like that one. It has a little piece of the mother in it. I don't want to eat the mother, even though you can. It's very good for you. Hey, Jamie. Nope, not enough fizz yet. So the longer I let it sit, the longer it will ferment. And ideally, it would be at 76 degrees, but it's a little bit slower in the winter months. So I'm just gonna let that wait. But I got plenty of fire cider now, 32 ounces it made. And I'm psyched because that's the first batch I've ever made, and it tastes really good. I'm really pleased with the results. I added extra herbs that weren't on the recipe. And you know how I did it? I just kind of like smelt things. That's how I do things. I kind of smell like, do these things smell together? And that comes from my aromatherapy training. And I thought, yeah, the cinnamon with the burdock and the echinacea, and I kind of just eyeballed and measured it up, and I think it turned out really good. So leave me your comments about if you've ever made fire cider, if you like fire cider, if you're a home brewer. I'm curious what you guys got going on. So that's my Wednesday night Celebrity Kitchen Chef special edition for you all, and I hope you're doing great. Have a great night, everybody.